Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well today. It's a overcast Sunday afternoon. It's low 20s. It's a perfect day in a way. Um, Wish my computer screen was a bit brighter, but we're doing all right. So today, super short, super short thing I'm reviewing. Another Plato dialogue, the Crito. So I'm going to do the Crito just now, and in a few minutes, I'm going to do the Euthyphro. The Crito is super short. Um, Maybe I'll put here somewhere how long it is compared to Plato's other dialogues in terms of number of words. Crito is super short, and almost I almost have to wonder why Plato wrote it at all, in light of the fact that we have the Phaedo, which deals with the same material as the Crito, just in a broader context, um, and with a lot more nuance or whatever, and the apology. So the Credo is simply a very short, and I say very short. I think it's 15, 20 pages long, compared to, remember, the Phaedo was like 80 or 90 pages, and the what did I do the other day? The apology is like 30 pages or 40 pages. So this is one of his shorter dialogues, and it is sort of actually a dialogue. There are a few interesting things in the short baby, and basically it's just this fellow Crito showing up in at Plato's cell the day before the Phaedo takes place. So basically, Socrates' second last day in the world. So Crito brings news that the boat that they're waiting for to signify that they can have executions again in Athens after the holy time, has been sighted off the shore, by in a town nearby. So they knew that it was going to arrive very soon, that day or the next day, and that they could have executions again because of the ritual was over. So that's the context, and Crito brings up basically that there's no reason for Socrates to stay and be executed. Um, so it's interesting that these four the four dialogues in this edition are put in chronological order. It doesn't mean the order they're written in. It means the historical order in Socrates' life. So the Euthyphro was first, and that was before Socrates' uh, trial. Um, and then the Apology is next, which is his trial. And then the Phaedo, which takes place on the day of his death, the day before his death. Did I mention all four? Yeah, I think I did. Anyway, um, so basically, he's only dealing with one thing, and that is why he doesn't try to escape prison. Why he doesn't try to escape his execution. So the themes, the idea of what Socrates owes the state that is trying to kill him now is brought up, and it's also brought up the character of the philosopher, and what would be a philosopher behaving badly or behaving well in this circumstance. So basically, Plato and Socrates, they don't have the highest opinion of the common people, and basically, um, Socrates says, "Okay, well, what are my options then?" Basically, um, okay, so basic. That's what the dialogue is about. It's Socrates saying that, yep, people are not wise. They don't follow the dictates of wisdom and philosophy. But even still, having received all these good things from the state, uh, the protection of the state from enemies, and the security and culture and friendships, protections afforded by Athens, he is not able now to disobey it, because to disobey the state, when it inconveniences him or is against him, it's a philosophical contradiction. Okay, so if you receive the good things from the state, then you should probably face all its justice, right? So again, the Credo is very short, very approachable, and if you want to just sort of dip your toes in philosophy, in Plato's philosophy, it's a very easy dialogue to kind of get your feet wet a little bit, okay? All the good stuff that's in the Credo is in these other 3 dialogues as well, at fuller length and from different perspectives or different angles of consideration. One of the things I wanted to talk about in the future, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get the opportunity in the near future, is that I was really interested in the discussion and in Socrates' discussion of why he can't run away from the sentence inflicted on him, and that he owes that to the government, basically. So he's received all the good things from the government his whole life. So that means now that he can't run away from its justice. And I was thinking about that and how that makes a certain amount of sense, but how can anyone accept evil, right? So if somebody else was being punished unjustly, how do you say that that's okay? And if it's yourself, how do you say it's okay? If it's not okay for someone else to be punished unjustly, why is it okay for you to be punished unjustly? And I was thinking a lot about Henry David Thoreau's essay on civil disobedience. And Thoreau is not some kind of guy to say, he's not an anarchist, right? So he makes a very reasoned argument on how one can and indeed must disobey the state when the state is doing evil. So perhaps I will, if I have a chance, in the near future, I'll talk about why Thoreau says what he says, why Socrates says and does what he says and does, and how they're both, maybe you can coordinate them to some extent, and that the United States in mid-1850s is not Athens in the year 399 BC, and that those differences might be important. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I'll try to have a great day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye now.